So Adriano, going back to the Belgium match. Can we just get your opinions on the match and how you think the Azzurri played, and do you think this could carry over to the semifinals against Spain?
Well, first off, let's hope it carries over
Yeah.
to the semifinals against Spain, because we need it, guys. But in terms of the match, yeah, I mean, I was excited. I mean, I think everybody was excited to maybe, I don't know how I want to say this, but maybe to finally kind of silence the critics a bit, the haters, if you will. And nobody's taking Italy seriously, and it was about time that I think we showed the world that we're here and we're ready to take over. So Belgium, no pushover of a nation, no pushover of a team. They have fantastic players. I know people, want to say, oh, their defense is this. They have, not all their players are fantastic, but guys, they got some world class players on that team. We see Romelu Lukaku in the Serie A, week in, week out, and he's been fantastic these past 2 seasons at Inter. So, but yeah, in terms of the match as a whole, I think personally, Italy dominated for a good portion of the match. I think it was important that they scored, especially in the first half. We saw against Austria, they really thinned us out, and really it was a grind out win against Austria, right? And got us a little bit worried there, but it was good to see them score in the first half. Barella, what can I say? Fantastic player, fantastic awareness, just his ability to stay on his feet in the box and take a shot. But prior to that, even just Verratti's, IQ to take that free kick, quickly, get it up to Immobile. Say what you want about Immobile's little antics in the box there, but, he kind of, gets everybody looking and Barella takes the ball and takes a great shot and scores, right? So, yeah, that was fantastic. And, again, for me, fantastic, Lorenzo Insigne. He's been, like I said earlier, one of Italy's leaders, one of Italy's best players. He wears the number 10 for us. So it's a big shirt to wear. And, I think he got some criticism in games past. I think he rebounded fantastic, in the game against Belgium. And, we know it as watching him in the Serie A that, that shot from the left-hand side, takes on his right and curls it top corner. That's like a trademark for Insigne. And, we saw it again against Belgium, o tiro giro, right? That they say.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know, guys. I think, we did suffer, a bit, near the end there. I think, obviously Belgium was pushing it and bringing it forward, finally. I think their defense kind of sat back a lot more, in the first half. If we want to speak about the penalty right before halftime, that kind of, pissed some people off and kind of took the mood out of things, going into the halftime. But I think the team still rebounded well after that incident. Now, if you want to say it was a penalty or it wasn't, that can be up for debate. But I think the team, what was important is that the team rebounded after that. And, I know they didn't score another goal. I think they should have, or they could have at least. But it was good that they still kept, Belgium at bay. And, at the end of the day, guys, they got the job done, and we're in the semifinals. So it's an exciting time for the Azzurri.
Yeah, well said. For me, I feel like Italy, they did play very well the whole match. Very impressed with the way they played, especially against a team like Belgium, where a lot of people say, oh, we can't beat the big teams. We can't play against the big teams. Well, we just bet the world number 1, so I don't know what that has to say. For me, yeah, the team regrouped very well, especially after that questionable penalty, which I had my own opinions and a few other guys had their own opinions on it. But Italy, Mancini, he's done a phenomenal job with the group, just getting the group, letting them focus on the task. Because usually teams in the past, and we've seen at this tournament where one team gets the goal, and then all of a sudden the team leading sits back, panics, and the team attacking ends up finding the equalizer, which the Azzurri did a very good job of not breaking down, not giving Belgium a lot of chances. And if they were chances, we cleaned them up very nicely. So, Frenchek, just give your thoughts and opinions on the match, and yeah.
Yeah,
I was a little nervous going into the game, confident as always though with the Azzurri. Bonucci was wrongfully disallowed of a goal. It's a shame, Di Lorenzo, the way the rule works, it was a little off. But, the line mentality never sleeps. He kept Belgium at bay. The penalty shot was disappointing, but, I think the ref just wanted a close match between Italy and Belgium, and I think that's what, we got. Mancini scared me a little at the end when he took off all of our attackers for defenders, because Belgium got a little scrappy goal at the end. I think we would have been finished in extra time, but we held on and we sent Belgium packing home. Everyone said Belgium were the favorites. First they said France were the favorites, then they got knocked out by Switzerland, but we were in their group, an easy group, a lot of people said. And then we beat Belgium, and they're packing, me and Adriano over here, he's a Milan fan, I'm a Juve fan. But I think there's one thing we have in common. We both hate Inter, and that dirty rat on Inter. I think he's an amazing striker, but his mentality isn't all there. I talked about the mentality the Azzurri needed for this game, and I think they proved excellent composure and they were amazing. But there's one player on Belgium who didn't have that mentality. That's Lukaku. It was 2-0 down. He scored a penalty that scores a penalty. But good job, congratulations. And he picked up the ball, and instead of picking up the ball and saying come on and motivating his team, he decided he was going to be cocky and shush Donnarumma and shush the Italian defense. I mean, I've never seen a player shush someone after being down in the scoreline at halftime in the quarterfinals of an international competition. So I think it goes to show you the mentality that Inter trains their players to have, losing mentality. And I hope he has that picture framed on his wall at home.